Jesse May. My channel is 13th Pisces, and this is the Pink Table Talk, also P.T.T, where we get D.E.E.P. So here on the Pink Table Talk, we're going to be talking about deep, intimate conversations, just whatever comes to my mind at the late hours of the night. And I want it to be an intimate setting because why not? It's late in the night. So I have my handy dandy notebook with me.
There, our handy dandy notebook.
And we're just gonna talk about self-care. Okay, this thought that came into my mind this week because it's Taurus season. We love a good Taurus season, pleasures, our boundaries, okay? And self-care. So let's get into it. So on the topic of self-care, we all need some type of self-care because you can have one of those days and you're like, Jesus, take the wheel. Okay. In the midst of me needing some self-care, I had this thought when people express their self-care or just how they go about taking care of their self in a unhealthy way, if you will. So it reads, self-care is understood to be for you, not for everyone. But can self-loathing and the addiction of outside validation reform self-care into an act of revenge or performance, showcasing self-love as a get-back instead of a genuine relationship with self or yourself?
I know some of these words.
So, in the paragraph of a thought that I curated, I went through and underlined self-care, self-loathing, outside validation, revenge, performance, to look them up on Google. Google is free. Just to break down what I'm actually saying, because people can say a lot and don't be saying nothing, okay? Self-care is the practice of individuals looking after their own health using knowledge and information available to them. This is a decision-making process that empowers individuals to look after their own health efficiently and conveniently in collaboration with health and social care professionals as needed. And people see self-care as only being financially done. There are 6 other ways you can take care of yourself. We have physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, also your environment and socially. Because not everybody got the means financially to take care of yourself. And that does not mean that you can't take care of yourself. There are other ways you can. Next we have is self-loathing or self-hate. It describes a constant belief or feeling of worthlessness, failure, inadequacy, and incompetence. People may feel they aren't good enough and undeserving of anything good in life. Since it's Taurus season, well, not just because it's Taurus season, but we are all deserving of a good life. We are all competent, okay? We are all that girl, that boy, okay? Blessed and highly favored, okay? Period. Next we have is external validation, which stems from the approval and recognition we receive from others. Implications, I only listed 1, but when I searched it again, it had 3. Solely on external validation can make us vulnerable to fluctuations in others' opinions. Revenge, the action of inflicting hurt, harm on someone for an injury or wrong suffered at their hands. And going back to my paragraph, this revenge is imaginary. You're inflicting imaginary pain onto this person when trying to show or express your self-care. And that brings me to performative, which reads relating to or the nature of dramatic or artistic performance, but in the context of self-care and this imaginary revenge, you are putting on an act. You're not genuinely performing self-care. You are just showing something out of spite in a way. And that's what I'm talking about. And I wanted to say that that is not the only healthy form of self-care that people use. There are other ways people could neglect the different types of self-care that they need. Like I said, some people focus on the financial portion of self-care and neglect their emotional, their physical, their mental. And I feel like they also can go hand in hand. You can use financial to support your mental, or use your physical to support your financial, so you're taken care of. They're not all one-way streets. Some questions, or a question that I thought about when I reread everything is self-care and how feelings of shame, guilt, or for giving yourself attention, or how you choose to spend your time, has to do with self-worth, because you may not feel worthy of giving yourself attention, which brings on that shame and guilt that you feel, and that infliction of when you perform self-care as a revenge is on those who you gave your energy to that you wish you would could have gave yourself. Another point could be that some people see self-care as them being selfish when putting their needs first, or believing you have to earn the right to feel good or prove yourself. Hence the thought that performing self-care out of a get back or revenge, you feel like you're inflicting that pain or some sort of pain onto those you gave your energy to that you wish you could have gave yourself. All in all, we all need some healing. We all need some self-care. And Taurus season to me feels like just the right opportune season for us to heal, learn about ourselves, our pleasures, where we need to set boundaries at, with yourself. And so I just wanted to share that thought with you all. It's currently 1:17, so I think we can conclude this pink table talk adjourned. So since it's Taurus season and we're talking about self-care, we can do a gratitude list. We can take a social media break. Just give ourselves some loving. Listen to some good music. Just something to make us feel good. It don't have to be pricey. It don't have to be extravagant. If you do want to do all that, do you, boo. Go on and do it. Just take what you need to make yourself feel good, because you matter. Comment how you take care of yourself, your gratitude list, what you do, just to get people's ideas going, because some people don't know how to take care of themselves. And with that, I'm going to go to bed. I'm Desi May. This is the Pink Table Talk, P.T.T, where we get D.E.E.P.